Hey guys, I'm Delicia and thanks for tuning in to my weekly top 5 cigar picks. Today I'm actually going to be smoking, I think it's my number 4 pick, but I'm just getting this lit up, toasted, and then we'll start the lineup. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. I thank you always for joining me. And I always get a lot of comments on the accessories. Like I had some comments on, I had another orange cutter that was out on my table a while back. But a lot of the stuff I get is promotional. So if I'm in an event or something, people are usually like the reps or sometimes the manufacturers themselves will be handing out stuff. And I usually, especially if it's orange, I always try and snag it because orange is pretty much my favorite color. Not pretty much, it is my favorite color. So I have the Colibri straight cut cutter that's been, I mean, it's old. I've had it for a long time. Some of you probably have some as well. They come in a variety of colors. That one's just an easy straight cut. This one was a promotional H Upman lighter that somebody gave me. It's a Vertigo brand, but nothing fancy. I mean, it's not anything crazy. It's just, it's orange. It's cool. It's a, I think it was a quadruple flame. Back to the lineup this week, we have number 5 joining us again. I believe this was on the lineup, I want to say last week, maybe the week before. This is the Kristoff Maduro Arapiraca Brazilian Arapiraca Maduro wrapper. Lots of flavor on this one. It also has this really cool little pigtail and a nice little shaggy foot on it. Very toothy on that actual wrapper, which is somewhat common for that particular variety of tobacco, that Arapiraca grown in Brazil. And then we have the Dominican binder, Cuban seed Dominican binder, and Cuban seed Dominican and Cuban seed Nicaraguan on the filler. So lots of flavor. It's a fuller stick. It's not overpowering by any means on the strength. You're getting different notes. There's some earthiness. There's a little hint of the cocoa. There's kind of a cinnamon and also black pepper that come in for that spice as well. Underlying again on that little bit of sweetness from that Brazilian Arapiraca. You can definitely notate that, but then it's a mixture with those other tobaccos that are being used in there for those flavors. But very nice stick. Number 4. I'm actually smoking. This is it launched this year. This is the Blue Label Cohiba. So this one was meant to be kind of like the, I guess you could call it like their value Cohiba to the Cohiba line. They have a variety, of course, of the different Cohibas that are out there. This one's nothing crazy like on the flavors. It's just a very basic smoke. It is flavorful. This one is featuring a Honduran wrapper. It's a different region. It's a Honduran, Olancho San Agustin wrapper. And on the binder, it's the same wrapper, same binder, which was interesting. Honduran in the filler, but from the Jamastran region. And then Nicaraguan in the filler as well, but from Ometepe. And then you have Dominican Piloto Cubano on the filler. So variety of different flavors, different regions. That's important, of course, for those of you who are like, okay, if it's a Honduran or, you know, what the different regions affect the taste. For example, Ometepe in Nicaragua has a nice sweet little profile to it, so you'll pick up some of that. Like I said, this thing's nothing that's spectacular about this cigar, but it's good. It has nice little subtle sweetness. There's cedar. There's a little bit of a pepper, but it starts out really sweet, but then that sweetness kind of tapers off. You also get a little hint of a dried raisin, of a raisin, I'm sorry, I can't even talk today. Raisin, you get a little bit of like a toasty undertone to it, like that bread type of flavoring to it. So good stick. Definitely, again, part of that value side on the Cohiba line if you're looking for something like that. And what are we on? Number 3 this week is going out to the Alec Bradley Prensado. This is also returning to the lineup, I believe from last week or the week prior. I forget. The Prensado is like one of my go-to Alec Bradley sticks. I don't smoke the entire line, but this one I've always liked. It's a beautiful box pressed. It's just a fun little smoke. It has a a decent kick to it. The majority of Alec Bradley cigars I find are kind of be in that medium, pretty much all medium body range. This one also, but this one is a little hint fuller. Like it's a little bit more fullness to the actual smoke. But again, beautiful profile. I believe this one has a Honduran wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and then Nicaraguan and Honduran on the filler. So you're getting the earthy, you're getting the pepper, you get a little hint of the cocoa kind of mixed in, but really nice stick. And again, if you're a fan of the box press, this one smokes really nice. Number 2 this week is going out to the Oliva Serie G. This is that beautiful Churchill. I love this size, like a box pressed, like 7x50. Really nice size to smoke if you have a little bit of extra time. Just a beautiful stick. Again, that box pressed. It's featuring a Cameroon wrapper, African grown Cameroon wrapper on this guy. You have the Nicaraguan Habano on the filler, and you know, you're getting a lot of different flavors. You're getting the cedars, of course. You're getting a lot of, to me, I get a lot of coffee notes on this one. That sweetness is different than other types of wrappers. It brings something else to the plate, but really just a good smoke. Oliva makes good stuff. I mean, that's pretty safe on your bet when you go that route. But good flavors, again, the cedar, the coffee, there's not so much cocoa like a traditional cocoa, more of like a milky kind of a cocoa, I guess, on this one, but a good stick. And number 1 this week is going out to the Punch Rare Corojo. This is a nice, well, very nice stick actually. It's a slightly box pressed, I guess you'd call it a full. I mean, it doesn't look super box pressed, but it is. I mean, it has that boxiness to it. Very nice. Of course, it's featuring that Corojo on the wrapper. And this one, you're getting a mixture. You have Nicaraguan, Honduran, Dominican on the fillers. Lots of different flavors. You get a sweeter cocoa. You get a hazelnut even on that nuttiness. There's a little bit of cedar in there. You do pick up some earthiness. To me, I pick up a lot of earthiness in Honduran tobacco, and the majority that I see, you know, mixed in, I pick up a little hint of that earthiness. A little bit of sweetness. Again, really nice stick as well, and not bad on the price point either. So again, hopefully that helps you guys with your week of shopping. I talked to several people at an event recently that were really saying like, oh, I love the top 5s because I actually go in and I buy, you know, those cigars, or I try and find the majority that's available to me. So that's lovely feedback. I love to hear that, and I hope all of you do the same. That's the goal. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next week. Have a great week and smoke lots of sticks. Cheers.